Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid, and Lazio versus Bayern Munich.
We have a guest coming to join us, Mr. Brendan Dunlop. If you have watched Canadian football, Canadian soccer, you may know who he is. So he's an awesome guy. So I'm excited to bring him in. And he's got a great voice.
Liam and Matt both work today. Matt, may show up, at the very end or something. But that.
Mr. Ginger's there. El Butcher has entered the chat. Welcome, mate.
Yeah, well, he's in the chat working. Probably cutting meat right now. So.
Yeah, if you guys have questions about broadcasting and all that fun stuff, Brendan would be more than glad to answer your questions. He's got experience. And the man was on TV, and now he's here with us.
Yeah.
Bayern clap Lazio so hard they dropped the Calcio B. Oh my god, man, that's rough.
Bayern's missing a lot of key players. I gotta say, man. They have a 6-man bench, while Lazio's got 11 people on the bench.
Bayern's lineup is interesting as well.
Yeah, true.
They're playing a 17-year-old Musiala, and also Nicolas Sula playing right back.
Well, Andy, what do you?
The champions! The champions! UEFA Champions League, presented by Pepsi and Doritos.
CB says Waz is greater than Prime Messi. Waz, your thoughts?
Then are you stupid?
Mason Mount already got a yellow card and misses next match.
Also, the Carabao Cup.
Gosh, that's huge for Chelsea. Wow.
Yes, Matthew, we appreciate that.
Lewandowski, go, Lewandowski!
That's a horrible back.
Yes! Beautiful.
That's a horrible back pass. Oh my.
Yeah.
The best striker in the world, number 9, Robert Lewandowski. There we go.
That was a horrible back pass.
Well done.
But respects for Lewandowski to actually attack that.
Retirement home's calling, man. Yeah, Lewandowski sending you back to Liverpool.
Jeez, that is.
Was when he sees Lewandowski.
Why are you saying what a goal? It was literally gifted to him.
Was pick a team.
The Polish Pele, yes.
So I was driving to work yesterday. Most of the snow was melting. Well, a lot of snow was melting off the roads, and my car ride was bumpy, and Edmonton doesn't have the best roads. Anyways, I get back home. I see I have a flat tire. Okay, brilliant. And then my dad checks out the next day, tries to put in air just to make sure the tire's good. Puts in air, still flat. Puts in more air, still flat. You go and find out my whole tire's ripped up, and my dad is wondering, how the heck did you drive to work with that?
Lucas, what the hell did you do? That's the question.
I don't know.
God damn it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, goal.
What a strike.
Is that this kid?
Yeah, Musiala. He's going to be getting a lot of hype now. He's going to be getting the Mbappe treatment, the Haaland, Greenwood, Foden treatment, guys. Wow.
Pause. Do you see any way back for Lazio at the moment?
No.
It is only 2-0
They're
early.
fucked. The Bayern train has started going, and when that happens, yeah, you're done, mate. So, Lazio, there was some love for you. People have said, there's a chat, but not a counter here, but you never know with football. I mean, look at Liverpool and Barca. The Dunlop is here.
Oh, yo! What's up, boy?
How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
I'm sorry that I'm not actually as old as this would lead y'all to believe. It did not take me minutes to connect, but it definitely took me 8 or 9 minutes more than I thought it would. So my apologies.
No worries.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
I look like I'm ready to play in the Coppa Italia.
Okay.
These
there we go. Perfect. Yeah. Actually, wow. It looks like it'd be perfect for this match.
What's up, boys? Yeah, I know. I wouldn't. To be honest, if I was playing in Italy, I'd have my reservations about Lazio. I'd like to see them do more, change in the community first. But that's just me. That's a story for another day, boys.
Do have around 54 to 55 people watching right now, guys. This is Mr. Brendan Dunlop. If you're from Canada, you may have seen him on Soccer Central or Fox Soccer. Right? I assume it. Yeah.
Or Sportsnet in general.
Yeah.
Sportsnet in general, yeah.
Ibrahim says, Brendan, what team do you support?
I'm an Aston Villa supporter through and through, man. Dion Dublin is the reason I like Aston Villa, because back in the day, when I was the age of most of these people commenting on my TikTok accounts, coming home from ice hockey at 8 in the morning, or 10 in the morning, I should say, back when I was, but I would have been about 8 or 9 years old. They only showed one Premier League match a week. It was the 10 a.m. game,
Wow.
10 a.m. Eastern, that is, game on Sportsnet it was at the time. And so they profiled this player that had just left Manchester United and come to Aston Villa. He'd scored a brace in his debut, and this match against Southampton, he scored a hat-trick. So Dion Dublin was my favorite player immediately, and Villa became a favorite team.
We actually got a comment from the real Holden 40. What got you into broadcasting, Brendan?
I realized at a very young age that I sucked at playing football, and hockey. So I realized that if I wanted to cover it, there better be a way for me. If I wanted to be involved in the sport, I better find a way to cover it professionally and work on the voice. So that was kind of basically it. I knew from grade 8 that being a sports journalist in some capacity was all that I really wanted to do. So very blessed to have accomplished that and to be able to cover football along the way and do some incredible things like go cover a Champions League final, the all-German final between Bayern and Dortmund at Wembley in 2013. A couple other things. It's pretty special, man. It's a weird time in the industry now, as everybody can see, but but media is pretty special. It's never. I've worked in the industry for 15 years, and I never have felt like I've actually worked a day. You know what I mean? So, right, 10:30 for you guys.
By the way, to Bayern.
It's 3-0.
Bayern, yeah, nice little footwork from Kingsley Coman to generate a rebound for Sane. Sane just brings in the rebound. Be able to counter as well. They had quite a mess there from Lazio. They just kind of turn over the ball. Kingsley Coman dangerous on the left-hand side. Makes the defenders look a bit foolish. And yeah.
He is so good.
I know.
Kingsley Coman. He's a serial winner, man.
I find he's so underrated too.
He just had bad injuries too.
Yeah.
Injuries just ruin players, unfortunately. Not ruined because he's still great, but just
he's always been in teams too where it's so competitive to get into the side.
Yeah, exactly.
At all, right? So any interruption with injury, and he's quite easily forgotten about. Sadly, the stat about how many league titles was it? League titles or consecutive seasons with trophies? I think it was league titles that he's won every year since he was 17. And like Juve, PSG, Bayern, these are big clubs, man.
Lazio's manager, Savage, Alberto, Mobile need out of Lazio. They don't have the funds to make this a great team. That's a fair point. There's a lot of value in those three players, especially Milinkovic Savage. I know his transfer value has always been set to the highest can be. I don't know if that's his agent or the club. So United were interested in him, and they're like, oh, just give us 73 million. I'm like, no.
I would argue against that though. Like, if you look at Lazio where they were 5 years ago compared to where Lazio are now, it's a big difference.
Huge.
Yeah. This is I think it was first time in 21 years Lazio are in a knockout stages of the Champions League, and they only recently got into the Champions League this season. They've been a club that's been improving year by year, and maybe they don't have the funds to compete with Juventus, Inter right now, but in football, nowadays, if you don't have the funds, you have to make the smart buys, and Lazio have done that quite well, to be honest.
Yeah, you're totally right. That's exactly why they're here, and to be at this stage in the competition is with the squad that they have is huge. I mean, a few years ago they wouldn't have been able to attract and retain a player like Ciro Immobile, who's number 1, number 2 for the Italian national team as far as forwards go.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, to be at this stage is a huge success for them. But you can see how outclassed they are today. Bayern are just toying with them to get to the half here. 4-0. Bayern just scored again.
Oh, they scored
Lazio
again.
are an absolute mess.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think it was Sane that got the final touch on it. It just opened them up.
Absolute crazy. Because we had people
training exercise.
We had people predicting the 4-0s and the 5-0s in the chat. And I was there defending Lazio at the beginning and be like, it's gotta be just can't just write Lazio off just because it's Bayern Munich. And it seems like that's
Leroy Sane did all the work here. He took a pass in, cut into the middle, and he's actually sent it in. It was an own goal. So he'd sent it in looking for, I think that was Fonzie that was in the middle there. Yeah, it was Fonzie. And it went off the defender instead.
That's the same defender that made the mistake on the first goal, passing it to Lewandowski.
Oh, Lazio
made it 4-0.
Oh, 4-0, jeez.
It's 4-1.
No, it's 4-1.
Don't call the comeback.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Just as he said that. It looked like, honestly too, it looked like Bayern just let it happen. Like, oh, give him a chance. Let's see what he does. He's put it in the back of the net.
Ferguson had a Portuguese man under his wing for a while. I forgot his name, but I remember reading Ferguson's book, and he gave him a lot of praise, and he was one of the key factors for their success.
He was a national team. He was a national team coach for Portugal, and then he was with Iran for a long time. He might still be there. God, for the life of me,
I think
Carlos Queiroz. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Wasn't he at Real Madrid?
He was at Real Madrid as well.
Who is this? Who just joined us?
Oh.
Matt's here.
Who's here?
Oh my days! Brendan Dunlop has now replaced Liam.
Oh man, don't tell Liam that. I would not want to like. I would not want to come up against Liam like in an alleyway. If I saw Liam in an alley or like after a match,
If you can run longer than 30 seconds, you might have him.
Matt, you haven't seen me run, buddy. And you clearly don't know the jokes from the footy show about how I run. I don't look like it, but for whatever reason, I run like a 400-pound man.
Jorginho is going to be missing the next match in the Atletico Madrid Chelsea tie with his yellow card.
Along with Mason Mount.
That's two players for Chelsea missing next match. Matt, how are you doing?
I mean, I got Popeyes, so
Oh, the food
actually we're
review's
doing
back
pretty
with
well
Matt.
right now.
The food review.
Food reviews are back with Matt.
Just not halftime.
Matt, where's your dog at, bro? Where's your dog at? You put him away
That's a
for
good question.
sessions?
I haven't seen him since I got home. Maybe, hopefully he didn't run away, but
Success doesn't mean qualifying for a semifinal.
What happened? Giroud just
Olivier.
scored a bicycle kick, but it's offside.
I don't even care if he scored a bicycle kick. I was too absorbed in my fries. If he scored a bicycle kick, I don't even care if it's offside.
It's offside, but he did score a bicycle kick.
Oh.
Matt, here, I thought Matt was going to say I was too absorbed in Dunlop's conversation about his student burrito.
Yeah, that too. Don't worry.
Did not expect Giroud to score a bicycle kick there. I thought there was a VAR check in the Chelsea Atletico Madrid game. Is it? Is it still with the?
I'm pretty sure it's still with the goal. I'm pretty sure it's still with the.
People are saying it's a goal.
We're saying goal.
It's a goal.
His bicycle kick count.
Oh my gosh!
You can never rule
Olivier
out Giroud for these
Giroud
kind of things.
did score a bicycle kick.
Ever,
man.
man.
I'm gonna go look at this goal.
What
The scenes.
was it?
Oh, boys, look at this,
Oh,
man. Look at this? Are you serious?
Passion?
You can't even see anything but chicken.
Oh my!
Unbelievable.
Come on, you.
Is there even any
Blues.
sauce on there, bro? It looked like it's just bun and chicken.
I see. There's 2 pickles.
So,
There's sauce. I mean, they kind of cheat me on the sauce. So
Oh my
can't get a
god, what a
10
goal
on the food
by
review, but-
Giroud. I just saw it. Holy
So,
That's so
so is
crazy,
it
man.
not offside? Because
wait, why isn't that offside?
I think it's because Atletico kicked it to him.
I thought it looked like.
I don't know why that's not
something.
offside.
Wow.
I'm kind of I'm assuming it's because they kicked it.
Oh, yeah. Atletico got the last kick back.
Yeah, he
and
kicked it
the
towards him.
defenders-
Yeah, so it's a good goal.
Also,
Unbelievable
thank you,
goal that
thanks
is,
for the
man.
follow Ethan Aubameyang. He says, guys, wouldn't it be a great match, City versus Bayern? Yeah, I can't wait to see who would dominate that. I don't know who would. So
I don't think anyone would.
I hope it's it's the final.
And if it wasn't in the final, it would the second leg would feel like a final for sure.
Oh, the thick ginger's in the chat. Liam's here. There's gonna be an upset. Lazio will beat Bayern. Fuck off, you fools. Yanks don't know football. Get out of here, man.
Liam, shut up.
Yo, can someone time this kid out? I see it in our chat.
Liam, shut up, man. You're on break. Go cut your meat, man.
I have no idea what Liam does for a living, so you can imagine how hilarious that sounds to me.
It's exactly what you're thinking. Don't worry.
It's yeah.
I've been trying to get the two screens going so I could join you guys watching ATLETI as well. I've missed that outstanding Giroud goal, so I look forward to seeing it later.
Oh yeah, it was incredible, honestly. Just what that man does sometimes, it's just he hardly plays and he just comes in and scores so big goals.
Bike.
Just ran a bike.
So unbelievable.
He's such a good player. It really is incredible that he just kind of gets forgotten about or discarded. Like, 30 minutes, didn't score. No, he can sit the next game.
Basically.
I really
you
don't
look at-
understand why he gets so much flack either. Was he the second top goal scorer in France's history now?
Yeah.
I think it's mostly just like Arsenal supporters with like at his time in Arsenal, there's just like periods where like he went on bad runs of form where if he wasn't on if he actually scored goals during that run of form, Arsenal may have won a Premier League title, especially during that Leicester season. And I think that they hold a little bit against him at times.
Yeah, I think you're totally right,
There's no
Lucas. And I also think that
There's
there's
no
the Andre Pierre Gignac effect, where they're kind of very similar players in the sense that they have scored really big goals in really big games, and then they've gone through droughts where their fan bases have expected much more of them and expected them to carry them, on their backs to victory, and that hasn't been the case. And they both have very similar beards. So
Yeah, so games are finished. 1-0 Chelsea, 4-1 Bayern. Yeah, exciting action at first for Bayern. A lot of goals. Lewandowski, I think, got man of the match.